these men also, saying, Behold, the Lord comes with 10,000s of saints to execute judgment on all, to convict all who are ungodly among themselves and their ungodly deeds, which they have committed in an ungodly way, and all of the harsh things which ungodly sinners have spoken against them. So this is interesting. First of all, Enoch, there's not a lot known about Enoch. One thing we know is he walked with God. He was a very righteous man. The second thing we know is he was the first prophet in the Bible. This is the first prophecy in the Bible other than Jesus in Genesis 3 talking to Satan, Adam, and Eve. So he is the seventh. So there's 7 from Adam. There's 7 generations to Enoch. Another interesting thing is Enoch's son, Methuselah, whose name means when you die, it'll come, was born and was the signpost who died just before the floods of Noah. But what Enoch does here is he looks through and his prophecy goes all the way to the second coming of Jesus, not the first, the second coming of Jesus. He said, Behold, the Lord comes with 10,000s of saints. We know that in Revelation 14, Jesus sits on a cloud. Thessalonians says that the dead in Christ rise first, and then we who are alive and remain will be caught up together in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and then we come back to the earth. And so he's talking about his second coming and also to execute judgment on all. At that point, Jesus will execute judgment not only on the Antichrist and the false prophet, but anybody that took their mark or worshiped or worked against his church. And he also will lock up Satan and all of the angels and demons. He'll lock them up for 1,000 years. And Jude goes on to say, to execute judgment on all of them, to convict all who are ungodly among them of all of their ungodly deeds, which they have committed in an ungodly way, and of all the harsh things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. And so, this is basically saying that Jesus is going to even the score. When Jesus comes back, he's going to set a table before our enemies. And Enoch, which you have to understand, if you even understand history, Moses was probably 2,500 years or more, maybe 3,000 years, I'm not sure, after Adam and Eve. And he wrote the first 5 books of the Bible, which brings Enoch's name in. The oldest book in the Bible is Job. I believe it was written before Moses wrote. But what we see here is the prophetic wisdom of God telling Enoch before he raptured him off the earth that I'm going to come back at the end of time and I'm going to execute judgment on every being that I created, angels, principalities, powers, demons, and man, so that there's a great separation. I'm going to be the Lord of the earth, and I'm going to control the earth and cause it to be blessed. Anyway, God bless you. Thanks for watching today. Please share, follow, like, or make a comment. All of these help us in our algorithms with social media. And then pray about becoming a partner for $10 a month or more. The minimum is $10. We're praying for $425 a month or more donors to come in. When we get to that number, we'll have enough cash flow to do a lot of the things we're doing now. Right now, we rely on bigger checks to even get through. So we're praying that you become one of those donors to give us $25 a month or more, $25, $50, whatever you have in your heart. Anyway, God bless you. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.